I handed over the reins of my business to artificial intelligence for 30 days. No human assistants. No freelancers. Just me, a few AI tools, and a whole lot of curiosity. The result? Over $20,000 in revenue, a few hilarious hiccups, and a completely new perspective on what's possible when you let machines take the wheel. This is the story of how I used AI to automate customer service, content creation, lead generation, and even sales. It's part experiment, part confession, and part blueprint for anyone wondering, can AI really run a business? Spoiler, yes, but not without a few surprises. Why I did it. I've always been fascinated by automation. I run a small digital business, mostly online courses, consulting, and content monetization. I wear a lot of hats: marketer, writer, customer support, strategist. And frankly, I was burning out. Then I started seeing tools like ChatGPT, AutoGPT, and AI agents popping up everywhere. People were using them to write code, generate blog posts, even close deals. So I thought, what if I replaced myself for 30 days? No manual emails. No writing content. No hopping on sales calls. Just AI. The setup. My AI stack. Here's what I used to build my AI-powered business machine. ChatGPT am my go-to for writing emails, blog posts, social media captions, and even product descriptions. I trained it on my brand voice using past content and gave it clear prompts for each task. AutoGPT, this was the brain behind the operation. I set up AutoGPT to handle multi-step tasks like researching competitors, creating weekly content calendars, generating lead magnets, scheduling posts. It wasn't perfect, but it was shockingly capable. AI employees, via Agent GPT and Zapier. I created roles for different AI agents. Customer support. Agent. Responded to emails and FAQs. Content manager. Planned and wrote blog posts. Sales assistant. Sent follow-up emails and tracked leads. Zapier connected everything, automating workflows between tools like Gmail, Notion, and my CRM. Week 1. Letting go of control. The first week was weird. I had to resist the urge to jump in and fix things. I watched as ChatGPT wrote my newsletter, AutoGPT planned my Instagram posts, and my AI support agent replied to customer emails. What worked? Content output doubled. I went from 2 blog posts a week to 5. Email open rates improved. AI wrote better subject lines than I did. And customer response time dropped from 12 hours to 2. What didn't? One email referred to a customer as valued subscriber number 0042. Not ideal. And a blog post quoted a fake statistic. I had to fact-check everything. My AI sales assistant sent a follow-up to someone who had already unsubscribed. Lesson: AI is powerful, but it needs supervision. Week 2. Scaling the system. By week 2, I was feeling confident. I added more automations. AI-generated lead magnets, auto-scheduled webinars, ChatGPT-powered chatbot on my website. I also started using AI to analyze customer feedback and generate product ideas. One suggestion, an AI for Entrepreneurs mini-course, ended up becoming my best-selling product of the month. Revenue snapshot. Course sales, $12,400. Affiliate commissions, $3,200. Consulting leads, $4,500. Total, $20,100. I was stunned. Not only was AI running my business, it was growing it. Customer service, handled by AI. I trained my AI support agent using past email threads and FAQs. It handled 90% of inquiries without human help. How it worked. Used GPT to generate responses. Integrated with Gmail via Zapier. Escalated complex issues to me. Only 3 times in 30 days. Highlights. One customer said, "Your support team is so fast and polite." I didn't have the heart to tell them it was a bot. Refund requests were handled smoothly, with empathetic language and clear instructions. AI didn't just answer questions, it built trust. Content creation, AI as my copywriter. This was the biggest win. I used ChatGPT to write blog posts, create YouTube scripts, draft email campaigns, generate social media captions. I gave it a content calendar and brand guidelines. It followed them like a pro. Results: website traffic up 62%, email click-through rate up 38%, Instagram engagement up 45%, and I didn't write a single word myself. Sales and lead generation. I used AI to scrape LinkedIn for leads, send cold emails, follow up with prospects, score leads based on engagement. AutoGPT handled the workflows. ChatGPT wrote the emails. My CRM tracked everything. Outcome: 17 new consulting leads and 5 closed deals. 4,500 in revenue. Not bad for a robot. The weird stuff that happened. Let's be real, AI isn't perfect. Here are some of the funniest fails. One email said, "I hope your business is thriving in the blockchain era." The customer sold handmade candles. My chatbot once answered, "I am not legally liable for any advice given." No one asked. A blog post ended with, "In conclusion, AI is your new overlord." I had to rewrite that one. But overall, the wins far outweighed the weird. Lessons learned. What worked? AI is amazing at repetitive tasks. It can mimic tone and style with enough training. It scales content and communication effortlessly. What didn't? AI lacks nuance and emotional intelligence. But it needs human oversight, especially for sensitive tasks. It can't replace strategy or creativity, yet. Would I do it again? Absolutely. But with guardrails. AI won't replace entrepreneurs, but it can empower them. It's like hiring a team of interns who never sleep, never complain, and work for pennies. I'm now using AI as a permanent part of my business. It handles the grunt work so I can focus on growth, vision, and connection. Training AI to think like me. One of the biggest challenges was teaching AI to sound like, well, me. My brand voice is casual, a little cheeky, and very human. So I fed ChatGPT dozens of past emails, blog posts, and video scripts. I even gave it a personality brief. Tone: friendly, confident, slightly sarcastic. Audience: entrepreneurs, creators, side hustlers. Style: short sentences, punchy intros, clear takeaways. After a few iterations, it nailed it. My audience didn't even notice the switch. One person replied, "Love your writing lately. It feels more you than ever." I laughed out loud. Lesson: AI can mimic your voice, but you have to teach it first. AI as my business strategist. This part surprised me. I didn't just use AI for execution, I used it for strategy. I asked ChatGPT and AutoGPT to analyze my competitors' websites, suggest pricing models based on market trends, identify gaps in my product lineup, recommend upsell funnels and email sequences. It even suggested I bundle my consulting calls with a mini course, which increased conversions by 27%. Was it perfect? No, some ideas were generic, but others were gold. It felt like having a brainstorming partner who never runs out of ideas. What I'll keep doing and what I won't. After 30 days, here's what stuck and what didn't. What I'll keep: AI-generated content. It's fast, consistent, and scalable. Automated customer support. Saves hours every week. AI-assisted strategy sessions. Great for idea generation. What I won't: fully automated sales. Needs human touch. Unsupervised publishing. AI still makes weird mistakes. Ignoring emotional nuance. AI doesn't get people like people do. I is my co-pilot now, not my replacement. It handles the heavy lifting so I can focus on what matters. Building relationships, making decisions, and staying creative. Final thoughts. The future is now. If you're running a business and not using AI, you're leaving money on the table. This experiment showed me that automation isn't just a buzzword, it's a superpower. So yes, I let AI run my business for 30 days. And the results? Insane, hilarious, and totally worth it.